We talked about mass shooting. So what is a mass shooting? Mass shooting is where 4 or more are injured or killed. As of this day, today, July the 5th, the Gun Violence Archive has counted more than 330 mass shootings in the country. July 2nd, here in Baltimore, 2 people died, at least 28 others injured at a block party at a public housing development in South Baltimore. So we had that, right? Many of those wounded teenagers, just kids. So a couple days before that, in Hollywood, Florida, at least 9 people wounded. In Allen, Texas, on the 6th, there was something there. Atlanta, Oklahoma, Texas. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. Of course, in Philly, Pennsylvania, there was something. I mean, it is always something. So the 4th of July always has been a dangerous time of year. Because folks just, folks just want to, let off. And it's one of those times where you hear so much clapping, you don't know the difference between what. July 4th and July 5th have the most mass shootings of any days of the year. I don't know if you knew that or not. So I said in Philly, also in Fort Worth, over the weekend in Baltimore here. It's not uncommon around the 4th of July. So the mass shootings is something that we have come to, I don't know, expect, come to it just seems like nowadays the gun violence and the mass shootings, it's just something like somebody just dropping an album. People just kind of, we're desensitized to it in many aspects because we hear it so much. Now, over nearly the last 10 years, there have been more than 50 mass shootings on the 4th of July, more than any other calendar day. Now, the second most frequent day is the day after, July the 5th, today. Now, I don't know what we're going to do about this. I can't forget Ohio, in Akron, Ohio, 4 people injured in a shooting just after midnight on Tuesday. And in Edgewood, Maryland, 3 men and 1 juvenile suffered non-fatal injuries as a result of a shooting on Tuesday afternoon. Well, this is about 28 miles outside of the city of Baltimore. In Shreveport, Louisiana, 4 killed, 7 wounded, 11 people shot, 4 of them fatally last night, July 4th. In Lansing, Michigan, 5 people injured at a party around 2 a.m. Hayward, California, 5 wounded, 5 people shot yesterday, as I said, in California. Today, 9 people injured in Washington, D.C., including a 9-year-old and a 17-year-old suffering non-life-threatening injuries just before 1 a.m. I mean, it just goes on and goes on and goes on. Since 2014, only 4 dates have seen mass shootings in the double digits in a single day. 3 occurred over the 3 most recent July 4th holiday weekends in 2020, 2021, and 2022. Yeah, something has got to be done. We've got to get into the psyche of folks, trying to get people to understand that, shooting somebody is not always the answer.